JCC NFL Week 11 Rapid Fire Game Picks. Let's go. Miami keys to victory. Feed the ball to HN and let Tua dink and dunk downfield. Washington keys to victory. Jaden Daniels. Mariota is 1-2 against the Dolphins, and even in another time zone becomes 1-3. Dolphins cover. Atlanta worst loss of the season came against Carolina 30-0. The Falcons have a top 10 defense but can't stop the run. Rico Dowdle isn't Jonathan Taylor but should find success. These teams normally split and Atlanta is desperate. Atlanta covers. I know the Bills have Josh Allen and the game is in Buffalo, but what have the Bills done to be favored by 5.5 points? Mayfield and the Bucks beat Seattle in Seattle and only lost to the Patriots by 5. The Bucks stuffed the run and forced Josh to hold the ball. Tampa Bay is 4-1 on the road. Bucks keep it close. No C.J. Stroud, no problem. The Titans don't do anything well, ranking at the bottom of the league in every category on offense and defense. Davis Mills has shown he's more than capable. The Titans only have 11 touchdowns on the season, and the Texans defense is really, really good. The Bears are 6-3, but who have they really beat? All of their wins are against teams with losing records, and they needed luck to pull out those wins. J.J. McCarthy showed a lot of grit against the Ravens, and the Bears secondary is terrible. Bears run out of luck, and Vikings win. Brian Daboll is fired, and Famous Jameis get the start for the Giants. Moves like these normally spark the offense, but with all the Giants' skill players injured, New York likely stays in the dark. Jordan Love hasn't thrown a touchdown in 2 games, but even without Tucker Kraft, the Packers should get right against the Giants' 29th ranked defense. Packers cover. Time for the rematch of the 40 and over bowl as Joe Flacco made 40 the new 30 and Aaron Rodgers looks old. The Steelers offense has regressed, but defense has improved. The Bengals offense puts up points, but their defense can't stop them. Flacco threw for 342 yards against his defense, and if the Steelers win, they won't cover. I said the Jags were frauds last week, and that sentiment hasn't changed. Even without Joe Alt, the Chargers, remember, they're actually a good team and have won 3 straight. Herbert has the right collection of receivers to attack the Jags' 28th ranked pass defense, and Trevor Lawrence continues to not justify his contract. Chargers cover. This is the game of the week with both teams being 7-2, and the Seahawks are 4-0 on the road, and the Rams are 3-1 at home. Both teams have top 10 offenses and stout defenses. Normally, I would take 3.5 points in a tight game, but the Rams hold the edge defensively on third down, the red zone, and at head coach. Darnold has made some mistakes, and the Rams force a costly one and cover. As stated last week, the 49ers continue to ride the win-loss roller coaster, and they just lost to the Rams, so guess what's coming this week? Jacoby Brissett continues to prove Kyler Murray holds the Cardinals back, but won't be able to pull out a win. 49er pieces are getting healthy, and with Purdy or Jones, 49ers cover. I went against Lamar and the Ravens the last 2 weeks, and I won't do it again. Ravens beat the Browns by 24 points with an actual quarterback, and the Browns choose to stick with Dylan Gabriel. Ravens cover. Patrick Mahomes has dominated the Broncos in his career, going 13-1. Andy Reid is 22-4, coming off of a bye. The Chiefs are outside of the playoff race and know how important this game is. Some believe Bo Nix is the only thing holding Denver back. Man lie, women lie, numbers don't. Chiefs cover. When you're the defending Super Bowl champs, you don't want your opponents to see any chinks in your armor. Where the Eagles have a massive hole and it's their offense. The struggles are well documented, and winning quiets the noise unless you're A.J. Brown. The Lions have key pieces to exploit the Eagles' man coverage and just enough grit defensively to limit the Eagles' subpar offense. Dan Campbell and the Lions shoot the Eagles a new one.